Hello, so today we're going to be reading Avocado Baby by John Birmingham. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves and their two children were not very strong. Mrs. Hargreaves was expecting another baby, and they all hoped it would not be as weak as they were. The new baby was born, and all the family were very pleased. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves brought the baby home, and it grew, but, as they feared, it did not grow strong. Mrs. Hargreaves found feeding the baby very difficult. It didn't like food or want to eat very much. You see, she's trying all these ways to feed the baby, and the baby's just saying, no, no. Whatever can I do? Wailed Mrs. Hargreaves. The baby doesn't like eating anything I make, and it looks so weak. Why don't you give it that avocado pear? Said the children. In the fruit bowl on the table, there was an avocado pear. Nobody knew how it got there because the Hargreaves never bought avocados. Mrs. Hargreaves cut the pear in half, mashed it, and gave it to the baby, who ate it all up. From that day on, an amazing thing happened. The baby became very strong. It was getting so strong it could break out of the straps on its high chair, pull other children uphill in a cart, wrench off the side of its cot, and each day Mrs. Hargreaves gave the baby avocado pear. But one night, a burglar got into the house. The baby woke up, and hearing the burglar moving about downstairs, it leapt out of its cot. The baby picked up a broom and chased the burglar. The burglar was so frightened of being chased by a baby that he dropped his bag and ran out of the house. The next day, Mr. Hargreaves put a notice on the gate. That should keep the burglars away, he said. And the notice says, beware of the baby. The baby would help carry the shopping, move the furniture, and push the car when it wouldn't start. One day, two bullies were waiting for the children in the park. The bullies started being very nasty to the children. The baby didn't like that, and it jumped out of his pushchair, picked up the bullies, and splash, threw them into the pond. The baby gets stronger every day, and of course, it's still eating avocado pears. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's one of my favourite stories by John Birmingham, and look forward to seeing you for story time tomorrow.